The first one. 5 more than 3
Hello.
times a number
Hi.
is 26. What is the
What
value of
the
that
heck?
number? So how
What
can
is the
we
value of
convert
the
this
number?
sentence into an equation? 5 more.
Hey, so back. So how? So hi. Sup? Hope you all feeling good. Today is day 34. Dude, I'm forgetting the days. Like literally. Oh my gosh. What day was I in? Okay. So it is day 34 of studying Martin every day. And I'm about to do at least 2 sessions today. So you guys, let's start studying. Mm. Start it. Also, I kinda like that. I'm gonna put it all the way there. It is loud and distracting. But yeah. So I'm kinda like keep losing this, you know? I don't know why they're not gonna save this like PDF tab the same way that they are saving these other tabs, you know? This tab will be gone as long as I close the browser, you know? So I'm about to like put it something like this favorite thing. I don't know. I don't even know how to do it. But yeah, I only use for studying. I'm talking about Microsoft Edge. Okay, yeah, you need to click that. And that's how you need to. Okay, makes sense. So today we are about to study something new. Let me go back. So I'm already in the middle, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. So system with non-linear equations. We're gonna do this lesson. I'm using Fastlane, by the way, guys. I'm not using something. This is like a Fastlane. Okay, but it's just like strawberry flavor. So yeah, okay, system with non-linear equations. So in this lesson, we will look at the algebraic way to solve a pair of equations, where one is a linear equation and the other is a non-linear equation in which at least one of the variables is squared. Okay, in this lesson, we will look at the algebraic way to solve a pair of equations. Okay, where one is a linear equation and the other one is non-linear equation in which at least one of the variables is squared. Okay, so yeah, okay, got it. Remember that an equation of a circle or an ellipse, what the hell? Remember that equation of a circle, okay, or an ellipse. I don't know what ellipse is, to be honest. Ellipse is a closed curve in mathematics. Let me see it. Let me see circle, which is closed. Yeah, okay, by the way, yeah. Okay. Or an ellipse has both an x squared term and a y squared term. It may look like x squared or y squared equals to 100. On the other hand, an equation of a linear, on the other hand, an equation of a line has x term and a y term. Okay, an example of a linear equation would be y equals to minus 3 divided by 2 x minus 5. Okay, if we take the equation and put them together, then we have a system of equations. The solution to a system of equation are the points x, y, x and y where the graphs of the equation in the system intersect. So let's look at how to solve the system that was given above. So solve the equation, solve the system for x and y. Okay. So what is a non-linear equation at the first place? I want to know it.
Hi there. My name is Ryan Malloy here at the Worldwide Center of Mathematics. In this video, we're going to discuss the following question. What is a nonlinear equation? Before we can answer that, it's important that we know what a linear equation is. Most simply put, a linear equation is an equation which relates two variables, in this case y and x, where the only terms are x raised to the first power, possibly with a coefficient which we'll call a, and possibly a constant which we'll call b. And that's all there is to it. Might be able to rearrange this equation into different forms, but essentially that's all there is to it. Two variables, one of them raised to the first power, and a constant. So a nonlinear equation is any equation that's not of this form. For example, you could have x raised to any power that's not 1, x squared to give you a parabola, or x to the 500th power. Anytime the exponent above x is not 1, it's nonlinear. But of course, there are several other equations which are nonlinear, which don't look anything like this, where you have your trigonometric equations. Y equals the sine of x. That's nonlinear. Or y equals the inverse sine of x. Y, you have your exponent above x is not 1, it's nonlinear. But of course, there are several other equations which are nonlinear, which don't look anything like this, where you have your trigonometric equations. Y equals the sine of x. That's nonlinear. Or y equals the inverse sine of x. All of these are nonlinear equations. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that the presence of an exponent or a trigonometric function automatically makes something nonlinear. For example, let's say you have an equation y equals x plus 3 squared plus the sine of pi. Well, 3 squared is just 9, which is a constant. And sine of pi is also a constant.
It's all about the
So
variable.
really, we just have
Just
a
like the
linear
variable.
equation.
Linear equation, because like the variable, just the x, got like exponent to 1 or like power 1. So that means it's still like a normal linear equation.
With two constants, but those constants are expressed using exponents and trigonometric functions. So, the important thing to keep in mind is that what determines if an equation is nonlinear is what is happening to a variable, not to the constants. And that's all there is to it.
Okay, so what decides a linear equation? If it is a linear equation, it's the power to the variable, not the constants. Okay, it makes sense. Okay. Makes sense. So how to solve non-linear solve systems of non-linear equations? So let's write the code, guys.
Now, sometimes you can get multiple answers, but not all possible solutions may be correct. You need to check in, which is what we're going to do. So let's check the first solution. Let's replace x with -2 and y with 5. So -2 plus 5 is equal to 3. So it satisfies the first equation. For the second equation, y is 5, x is -2.
What?
Now, sometimes you can get multiple answers, but not all possible solutions may be correct. You need to check in, which is what we're going to do. So let's check the first solution. Let's replace x with -2 and y with 5. So -2 plus 5 is equal to 3. So it satisfies the first equation. For the second equation, y is 5, x is -2. And we can see that -2 squared plus 1 is 5. So the first solution satisfies both equations. Now let's check the second solution. When x is 1 and y is 2, that equals 3. And when y is 2 and x is 1, it works as well. So both solutions are correct, because sometimes out of your list of possible solutions, not all of them will be correct. Let's work on another example. Let's say we have this one. Y is equal to x squared plus 3x,
So this is a
minus
non-linear
1.
equation.
And y is equal to
Why it looks like even
X
quadratic
squared
equation? It's already
minus
quadratic
4x.
equation.
and then plus 6. Go ahead and solve this system of nonlinear equations. In this case, both
Okay.
equations are nonlinear.
Okay, so maybe I can read this and I can try it by myself. Maybe. So if we take the two equations and put them together, so x squared plus 4y squared equals to h1, and also y equals to minus 3 divided by 2 times x minus 5. Then we have a system of equations, okay? So the solution to a system of equation, the solution to a system of equations are the points x and y, where the graph of the equation is in the system intersect. Where the graph of the equation is in the system intersect. So yeah, it's all about where the 2 points intersect, right? The two equations, right? So now solve the system for x and y. Okay, so you know guys, what I will do, I would factor out this kinda, you feel me? I will factor out, so it will be just x and y. So I will have x plus 4y in the inside, feel me? Or even like not there, I can literally take out x squared and I will have 1 plus 4 in the inside, you feel me? But yeah, let's see. So in this case, the second equation is already solved for y. Yes, it's already ready. Okay, so we can begin by substituting that expression for y into the first equation. Dude, anyway that I can solve this problem alone. Anyway. Is it possible? Can I make it? This square plus for y. I don't know if I can simplify for this equation, but like I'm about to try. I'm about to, you know, test my ability to factor out something like this and to simplify. So I'm gonna take, okay, wait up. They don't have common, okay. They don't have it at all. So that means I cannot do it. I cannot like factorize it. Okay. Yeah, good. Good. Not that bad. Okay, so in this case, the second equation is already solved for y. So we can begin by substituting that expression for y into the first equation. So we can begin by substituting that expression for y into the equation. So y equals to this squared though. Because like y is squared right there. So multiply this, guys. What did he do? Like, did he just like, okay, he said like 12. Nah, he said like 2. It's just like 4 and 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. 9? 9? Nah, didn't do that. They did this. Okay, they just like multiplied. Did they like literally made foil? Okay, so 3 times 3 will be 9. Okay, 2 times 2, 4. Minus and minus, it will be positive. Okay, x times x. Okay, done. Okay, what about this? 5 times 3 is equal to what? 15. 15. Okay, wait up then. Okay, yes, 1 times 2 equals 2. Why there is no 2 in the middle though? I don't know. Okay, 5 times 5 is equal to 15. So guys, wait up. What if you have something like this? Guys, something like this. 5 times 3 to x. What is it gonna be? Isn't it gonna be like 5 times 3, which is 15? Okay, and then it's like divided by 2. Isn't it gonna be like this, guys? Like, am I wrong? Yeah, 5 times 15 divided by 2. I cannot, like, you cannot divide 2 by 15. 15 by 2, I mean. So that's impossible. Oh, okay. Let me calculate. Is it taking some time just to appear, or maybe just to show? Gonna say chat, guys. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, yeah, it's working now. So we got 5 times 3, 2. Something like this, and then should be 15 too. Yeah, I already said it. Just like, I don't know where they get like this 15 alone. So wait up, I'm gonna come back to it. So wait up. let's keep studying, guys. So yeah, I got it now. Cause like 5 times 3 is what? 5 times 3, which is like, this is the same, you know, 5 times 3, it will be like 15, and then 2 times 2, it will be 4. So I got like, got this, I got 15, 2 plus 15, 2. So this will just be, it will be like 30, 2, which is like 15x. That's where it will be. That's where they got this from. And this one is just like 25. That's what it is. Okay, fine. But by the way, distribute the 4 of everything inside the parentheses. Okay, so they're gonna have it like as a common denominator, you know, feel me? So it will be just 4, 4, 4. Right here it will be, nah, not 2, 4, 25 divided by 4. I don't know. To be honest, is it gonna be like, I don't know. So let's see. But this is 2, 2, 2, 2, I guess. 4 times 15, it became 60. And like 4, it just like literally became 100. What? Okay, it will move, it will go to the other side. So now we're gonna get x. So we got this 10x. Can we just like divide both sides by 10x? Or are we, which party are they gonna, okay, wake up, wait up, so they got this 10x, so it will be just like x and 6. Solve this equation. We said the factor is 10x plus 10x and x plus 6 to 0 separately, and then solve the resulting equation. Okay, they're gonna set it. So it's 10. Oh my gosh, how am I avoiding? It's just like 10x equals to 0. It's like 10. Okay, x equals to 0. Isn't it gonna be like this? And then what about the other side? That's what it is, man. Just like picture of the system. See that the solution are the points x and y, where the ellipse and line intersects. So let's do an example that involves a few more steps. Yeah, this is the exact same one I played. I don't know why there is like 2, by the way. It's not even linear equation at this point.
X plus
It's not linear equation, but like either it is not like quadratic equation. This one is quadratic equation, to be honest, and it can be solved maybe. So why there is y to like I wouldn't know. Is that how it is? Is that how it's supposed to be? What the heck? What is wrong? How to solve system of non-linear equations? Systems with non-linear equations. This is just like that's the video. Start a random moment for anyone else. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, it was just like the first part of the video is just like crazy.
Now we
Okay.
could use
You already solved for x, right? I think I have to solve for x for one of these like equations first. That's what it is, maybe.
substitution or we could use elimination.
I don't get
I'm
it.
going to use elimination for this example. So I'm going to multiply the second equation by -1, which is equivalent to changing all the signs. And then I'm going to add the two equations. The y variables will cancel, x squared will cancel, so I'm going to get 0 is equal to, then I'm going to have 3x plus 4x, which is 7x, -1 plus -6, that's -7. Next I'm going to move the -7 to the
Like, any chance that I can use system of like, you know, like, you know, substitution. Do I need to solve for y first, for x,
other
and then
side,
bracketing?
and it's going to become +7. So dividing both sides by 7, we get x is equal to 1. And then from this point, we can plug in 1 into any one of the two equations. If we plug it into the first equation, we get 1 squared plus 3 times 1 minus 1. So that's 1 plus 4 minus 1. These cancel, we get y is equal to 4. Actually, I take that back. 3 times 1 is not 4, but it's 3. So we should get y is equal to 3. Thus the answer is 1, 3.
Well, oh. How? Wait, what about that? Like how?
Actually, I take that back. 3 times 1 is not 4, but it's 3.
This
So,
well, like,
First equation,
what is he trying to
we
do?
get 1 squared plus 3 times 1 minus 1. So that's 1 plus 4 minus 1. These cancel, we get y is equal to 4. Actually, I take that back. 3 times 1 is not 4, but it's 3. So we should get y is 1, and we get x is equal to 1. And then from this point, we can plug in 1 into any one of the two equations. If we plug it into the first equation, we get 1 squared plus 3 times 1 minus 1.
Okay, so at the top, 1 squared will be just 1, and minus 1, they will cancel. So at the top, I got like 3
So that's
And what
1
about
plus
the-
4 minus 1.
plus 4 minus 1.
These
Okay,
cancel, we
so
get y is equal to 4.
what? Like 4 times 1. What about that 6 to like? It will be positive plus, and then minus 6. It's like working on the top
Actually, I
one,
take that
I
back.
think.
3 times 1 is not 4, but it's 3. So we should get y is equal to 3. Thus the answer is 1, 3.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
Now, since we got this answer from the first equation, we know that it's going to work for the first equation. So let's test it out for the second equation in its original form, which was y is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 6. So replacing y with 3 and x with 1, we're going to have 1 minus 4 plus 6. 1 minus 4 is -3. -3 plus 6 is 3. So this solution satisfies both equations, which means it's a correct solution. Now let's move on to our next example. Let's say we have x squared plus y squared is equal to 20, and x minus y is equal to negative 2.
Oh my gosh. These guys, they got me, to be honest. So, should I use substitution or like cancellation? Okay, like, by any chance, what about if I multiply both sides of the equation by x? What about that? Like, any chance that I can solve this? Wait up, guys. So let me try it. New folder, like, is it folder or I'm gonna do this, but it should have lines though. It's head for good. See, is it head for what the? Madam, date head for there. Create blah blah blah. I don't know. They were doing this somewhere. I'm just gonna use this. Okay, guys, I don't know how to do that. This one should be split. Where is what? X square plus y square equals to 20. X minus y equals to minus 2. So I'm gonna multiply minus x in the bottom. So it will be x square plus y square is equal to 20. It will be minus x square. Okay. Is it gonna be like minus? Okay, minus y minus x. Will it be like that? Okay, and then will that make it positive? The positive 2x. It is something that I'm learning now. Like if you multiply a variable which got a like negative sign to a number which got a also negative sign, what is it gonna be? What happiness when you multiply a positive variable to a negative number. It's like minus x times negative 3. Yeah. We're gonna use the exact same rule, the normal one. Okay, so that means it will be right here. It will be positive. Wait, mid mate. Waxaa ku tiraahdaa so it's gonna be what? It's just like plus y x, which is funny to be honest. So in this case, those guys will cancel. And then what about this and this? Any chance that they can be maybe they're not even like terms, right? So they're not like terms, man. I don't know if this is possible. Like I cannot add this and this too. So yeah, let me give up and use substitution.
Feel free to.
So now let me find that x square plus y square. I'm gonna use this one and I'm gonna solve for x. So x minus y equals to minus negative 2. So x is equal to y negative 2. So let me plug this in. So the x, right? So y minus negative 2 equals to, nope, if positive y square equals to 20. So will this be it is y square, nope, minus 4y positive positive 4 positive y. So y square minus 3y plus 4 equals to 20. This is what I have now. So 4 times if I try to solve for y at this time, like it is just simple. So it's just like two numbers. Just gives me like 4, 1 multiply, and gives me -3, 1 add. It's just like y positive. Is it gonna be like, yes, for sure it should be. But like it should be positive right here though. Right, it should be positive right there. So should that number exist then? I don't think so. But there should be something that I'm doing wrong. This one got me, to be honest. Oh, I made a mistake. Yeah, I literally made a mistake. So wait up. Here. Okay, so it guys, wait up. Okay, right here, y, and that one, it will be 2y square minus 4y plus 420. This is what it is. So 8 and minus 4 gives me 8 and minus 4. That number exists is like how 4 times 2, and also yes, I think like an 8 times 1, like any number. What gives me gives me 8. It's just like this, dude. Nothing else. So at this time, okay, should I just like move this to the other side? Okay, yeah, let's do this. 2y squared minus 4y equals to 20 minus 4, which is 16. Then let's do this. Let's do 2y. We got y right here, 2y, and then minus 2 equals to 16. So now let me do this. To be honest, 2y, which is like y minus 2 equals to 16 divided by 2y. And then this one to the other side, which is, y equals to 16 2y plus 2. Like I'm just like doing it, man. But yeah. So this is long ass problem, I don't know. Yeah, I tried my best maybe.
To try this one. So what do you recommend that we should do in this problem in order to solve it? In this case, we can't really use elimination, so substitution is the best thing we could do.
Yeah, I couldn't use elimination
I'm
to
going to
write.
solve for y in this equation.
Solve for y, I solve for x. Feel me?
So I'm going to move the -2 from the right side to the left side, and it's going to change from -2 to +2. And I'm going to move -y to the other side, where it's going to become +y. So y is equal to x plus 2. Now, squared to FOIL, thus we have x to the right 20, which means is equal to 2. So this is going to be times x minus 4 plus -4 comma -2.
Guys, let me I'll keep doing this, okay? The exact same thing. I will be using the exact same thing. Now I solved it for x, right? Just like move this to the other side, symbolize that. So y means to symbolize that. So now yo guys, the electricity just like went out and I didn't save my changes. I think no, I didn't save any change. You guys, we are really struggling where I live in. I think it is time to move out this city. I don't know. Okay. So same way as he said, I'm gonna solve for y first. So, solving for x was a little bit weird. So let me solve for Yo guys, it's just like it literally went out again, like in a second, and it came back. So I don't know if I will be able to stay in this situation, guys. So I don't know if I will post this, but like I will try to do like another session, the one that's left. Maybe if the electricity gets better in the afternoon or maybe at the night. So yeah, before that, I will be just chilling and doing something else, and I will be using my laptop. My laptop is just like very weak. I can study something from it, but like it's way too weak. I cannot record anything. I cannot use OBS, and also, yeah, I cannot use it for streaming. So see you all, and I'm just like I will be studying the second session at the night.